Next speaker will be Christopher Roper, speaking on using beams to save the world, a novel approach to reduce space pollution.
Laser beams, particle accelerators, and rocket science. Now, I don't know about everyone here, but to me, that sounds like an incredible ultimate opportunity between Star Wars and Star Trek, right? Well, I'm excited here to talk about today. However, I want us to imagine a world without this type of technology, such as satellites. Satellites have been very difficult, such as not having satellites, such as not having access to weather, accurate information. Also, being able to convey information across the world with news broadcasting network systems. Even some of you here today that are in this room personally, might have been difficult to navigate this actual area using GPS. And for those actually logged in live stream, it might be difficult as well of even getting access without internet connection. Now, for you to understand the risk of space pollution in our future, I need you to take a journey with me in my time machine. And I'm going to dial it to the 1960s and 1970s. Now, you're going to notice a few things, okay? Well, besides roller skating, big hair, and even the birth of conspiracy theories, one thing in specifics that I want to bring your attention to is that my personal opinion, this was actually the birth of the age of nuclear science and nuclear physics. Two countries were leading this endeavor. And leading in this endeavor, they tested these types of capabilities underground, underwater, above ground, and even in space. By extension, in 1962, Project Starfish Prime was a high-altitude nuclear explosion, and essentially released a tremendous amount of high-energetic particles. Now, you might be asking, well, why is that even important? Well, at that time, it destroyed 1/3 of the technologies that existed at that period. But wait, there's more. It actually generated another artificial electron belt that we're still dealing with the consequences today. Now, there have been many, many new approaches, and this brings me to step 2, where we meet particle accelerators as well as rocket science. And this is going to be extremely novel. The idea is miniaturizing a particle accelerator, putting it inside of a rocket, launching it into space, and using space as an actual laboratory to test the feasibility. Now, once it gets to this apogee at the highest point, this is where exactly the magic happens. I'm so excited to talk about. And step 3 is almost like fighting fire with fire, but really it's electrons with electrons. And the concept is injecting these types of electrons to stimulate the waves inside that region to reduce the radiation, which reduce the destruction of those satellites and thus save us all. This is a very true phenomenon. Now, the concept is really an advanced concept called plasma wake field acceleration. But the best way I love to describe it is exactly me and my best friend maybe surfing, and the person right in front of me is taking all the waves, swallowing all that salt water, reducing the energy for themselves, but me making myself stay afloat on the surfboard. What I'm most excited about is that we've been fully funded to test this theory in a remote location in Alaska. This could be an incredible opportunity, so stay tuned. Thank you.